Out of 800 families with 5 children each, how many would you expect to have 3 boys? Part A. Part B, 5 girls. And C, either 2 or 3 boys. Assume equal probabilities for boys and girls. Hello, how are you? This is Dr. Nandi. I'm back again working on a problem on binomial probability with you. Okay. So let's talk about one family. Okay. So for one family, so solution. First part, we will work with one family. They have 3. So the total number of children, n, sample size, is 5. In binomial, it is called number of trials, 5. Okay. Why this is a binomial problem? Because either you have a boy or you have a girl. Boy is success considered here and girl is a failure considered here. So because there are 2 possible outcomes, this is a binomial probability. And n equal to 5, because there are 5 children each for one family. I'm doing the work. Probability of success is says last sentence, assume equal probabilities for boys and girls. That means 0.5, which is probability of success. Okay, n, p, and x. So part A, x is my number of success, which is equal to, so we are doing part A. So part A. So this is for one family. Okay. So part A, x is equal to 3. Okay. So this is a binomial probability. So I want to find out what is the probability of x equal to 3. If you were to apply the formula, you will apply ncx small p to the power of x q multiplied by 1 minus p. P is the probability of success, 1 minus p is the probability of failure, is n minus x. So this is equal to, in our case, n is 5, c is a combination. So 5c3 is how many ways in which you can arrange 3 items out of total 5 without regards to order. Now probability of success, that is multiplied with probability of success, which is 0.5, and my x is 3, and 1 minus p is 1 minus 0.5, and it is raised to the power of n is 5, and my x is 3. So what do I get? So I get 5c3 multiplied by 0.5 exponent 3, and 1 minus 0.5 is also 0.5, and that is exponented to 5 minus 3 is 2. So this is 5c3 multiplied by 0.5, 3 plus 2 exponent is 5. Now in my calculator TI-84 I will use to calculate 5c3. So 5c3 in TI calculator is 5. Then I will press the math key. Then I will highlight PRB and scroll down to NCR. And in my calculator screen I will get 5C, and there is a empty square which I will fill up with 3 and hit enter. So that is equal to, so again 5 key, then the math button in the first column, then highlight PROB on the top row, and then select number 3, which is NCR. Okay, and in the empty box in the bottom of C, enter 3 and hit enter, and that is equal to 10. That is 5C3. So probability of x equal to 3 is 10 multiplied by 0.5 exponented to the power 5. So in our calculator we will do 10 multiplied by 0.5, exponent it, power it to 5, and hit enter. And the answer is 0.3125. Okay. So this is a probability for one family to have exactly 3 boys. So how many families will have exactly 3? So how many families out of 800 will have exactly 3 boys? Will have 3 boys, exactly 3 boys is 800 multiplied by the probability for each family is 0.3125, and that will be 250. So that's your answer for part A. Okay, please do not quit. I'll give you some important tip at the end of this program. So we did part A using the formula 3 boys. 5 girls is easy, there is no boy in this case. So part B is 5 girls. 5 girls means no boys. No boys. So probability of one family to have 0 boys, all 5 are girls, is, again, Px equal to 0 is 5 combination 0. That means 0 items taken out of 5 without regards to order, multiplied by probability of success is 0.5 raised to the power of 5. Raised to the power of 0 because x is 0, and 1 minus 0.5 raised to the power of 5 minus 0. So this is, again, I'm using my calculator to calculate 5C0. So 5, then math, highlight PROB on the top row, then scroll down to NCR, hit enter. At the bottom, press 0, enter. This is 1. There is only one way you can do that. Times 0.5. 1 minus 0.5 is 5, exponent to 5. And the answer is 0.5 exponented to 5, and the answer is 0.03125. So the question is, how many families out of 800 families will have 0 boys or 5 girls? Is 800 multiplied by 0.03125. So multiply this probability with 800. So 25. That's the answer for part B. Part B was 5 girls, that means 0 boys. And then the next one was either 2 or 3 boys. So either 2 or 3 boys. That means probability of, for each family, probability of x equal to 2 plus probability of x equal to 3. So now I'm going to use the TI-84 calculator. Please do not quit. I'm giving you some important tip at the end of this program. So x equal to 2 plus x equal to 3. So there is so in your calculator TI-84, you press the second key, verse key, second button on the top left, and the verse button. Then you scroll down to binom PDF, binom probability distribution function. Okay, so the answer to this will be equal to binom PDF. My number of trials is 5, my probability of success is 0.5, and the first one 2 boys. Because these are independent events having 2 boys or 3 boys, total probability you add them up, plus binom PDF 5 comma 0.5 and 3. Okay, so you're going to add them up. So again, second button, then verse, then I'm scrolling down with the down arrow key to binom PDF and hit enter. Number of trials is 5, that is sample size, or number of trials. Probability of success is 0.5. X value initially is 2. Paste and hit enter after paste only once. Okay, and then press the plus sign and again repeat the same process. Second verse, scroll down to binom PDF and hit enter. Number of trials is 5, probability of success is 0.5, X value is 3, paste. Now you're going to hit at the end, enter twice. And the answer is 0.625. So the question is, how many families out of 800 families will have 2 or 3 boys? And that will be 800 families multiplied by the probability of one family to have either 2 or 3 boys. 800 times 0.625, and that will be equal to, multiplied by 800 is 500. So this is the answer for part C. So I promised I'm going to give you an important tip at the end of this program. So part A and part B we did using the formula. The formula is simple, NCX, which is the combination or number of ways in which X items can be selected out of a total of N items without regards to order. That is multiplied with the probability of success raised to the power of X. Remember, X is your number of success, multiplied by 1 minus P. What is that? That's the probability of failure raised to the power of N minus X. So in the first part, 3 boys, so X is 3. So we plugged in the numbers and used the calculator to calculate 5C3. It's a combination or number of ways in which 3 items can be selected out of 5, and that turned out to be 10, and then you multiply it with 0.5 raised to the power of 5. Okay, so probability came out with 0.3125. That is the probability for one family to have 3 boys out of 5 children. So what is the, how many families out of 800 families will have exactly 3 boys? So you take the probability of one family and multiply it by 800. It's 250. Next one is also easy. It's 5 girls, that means 0 boys. That means your number of success X is 0. You can use the formula again to calculate that probability of having 0 boys. That means all 5 girls, and that probability is 0.03125. Remember, that is the probability for only one family to have 5 girls. Therefore, for 800 families, you multiply that probability by 800 and get the number of families. The last one is little complicated in the sense it says either 2 or 3. Now we have to remember 2 or 3, having 2 boys or having 3 boys. These are independent events. That means they do not happen at the same time. In that case, we have to add the corresponding probabilities. P of X equal to 2 plus P of X equal to 3. Here I use the calculator. Why did I use the calculator? Easier to do it that way. Here in the calculator TI-84, I should make a note that this is using TI-84. We press the second key, then the verse key, and then scroll down to binom PDF. Binom PDF is used when we want to find out the binomial probability value at one particular value of X. So first we want to find it for X equal to 2, then we want to find it for X equal to 3 and add the 2 probabilities together. Hence we did it one step. Okay, binom PDF 5, 0.5, 2 plus binom PDF 5, 0.5, 3, and that is 0.625. What does it mean? For one family to have either 2 or 3 boys, it's 0.625 probability. So for 800 families, you multiply that by 0.625. That means 500 families out of 800 families will have 2 or 3 boys. I'll stop here today. If you have any question, comment, write me a note. Please write me a note. I appreciate that, and I'll answer to each and every comment. Okay. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that too. And if you like this video, share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. And please do not forget to watch me tomorrow when I'll be back with another interesting video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice day.